In a vast, unforgiving desert, one man's soul cries out for hope. Join me as we uncover the powerful prayer that transformed Daniel's despair into divine intervention, changing everything forever. The desert stretched endlessly, a sea of shimmering sand under the relentless sun. A lone traveler stumbled, parched and weary. His name was Daniel, and his heart was heavy with despair. Life had lost its meaning, hope was a forgotten dream. He had spent years chasing empty promises, seeking fulfillment in material possessions and fleeting pleasures, but his soul remained empty, yearning for something more. Now, lost and alone, Daniel felt the weight of his choices crushing him. As darkness fell, a different kind of emptiness settled over him, the crushing silence of solitude. And in that desolate expanse beneath a canopy of 1,000,000 stars, Daniel did something he hadn't done in years. He prayed. Prayer, a whisper in the wind, a silent plea, a heartfelt wish sent out into the universe. It can be a desperate cry from the depths of our being, a call for help when we feel most vulnerable. Prayer transcends language, culture, and even religion itself. It is a bridge that connects us all, regardless of our differences. It is the universal language of hope, a lifeline connecting us to something greater than ourselves, to a higher power or the collective human spirit. Some believe in a benevolent God, always listening, always ready to intervene in our lives. Others find solace in the act of surrender, releasing their burdens to the universe, trusting in the flow of life. Still, others see prayer as a form of meditation, a way to quiet the mind, find inner peace, and connect with their inner wisdom. Whatever our beliefs, there's a shared understanding that in our darkest moments, when words fail and logic offers no comfort, prayer can be a source of strength and solace, a refuge from the storm. It's a beacon of hope in the face of despair, a reminder that we are not alone, that there is always a light to guide us through the darkness. Daniel's prayer wasn't a recitation of memorized words. It was a raw, unfiltered outpouring of his soul. He confessed his failures, his regrets, his utter despair. He spoke of his longing for meaning, for purpose, for a reason to keep going. He didn't ask for riches or fame. He didn't even ask to be rescued from his current predicament. All he wanted was a sign, a glimmer of hope in the overwhelming darkness. And then, he waited. In the stillness of the desert night, surrounded by the vastness of creation, Daniel felt a shift within himself. It wasn't a dramatic revelation, but a quiet sense of peace that settled over him. The weight of his despair didn't vanish, but it felt lighter, as if something had shifted within him. The sun rose, painting the sand dunes in hues of gold and crimson. Daniel, still weary but strangely lighter, rose to his feet. He didn't know what the day would bring, but he no longer felt the crushing weight of despair. He had asked for a sign, but the answer to his prayer wasn't a booming voice or a mystical vision. It was the silence itself. A silence that wasn't empty, but pregnant with possibilities. He realized then that sometimes the greatest miracles are not the ones we see with our eyes, but the ones that unfold within the depths of our own hearts. The strength to keep going, the courage to hope, the willingness to embrace the unknown. These were the true answers to his prayer. Daniel's journey through the desert continued, but it was no longer fueled by desperation. He moved with a newfound purpose, his heart open to the possibilities that each sunrise brought. He encountered other travelers along the way, each carrying their own burdens and seeking their own truths. He offered them water, shared his meager rations, and listened with an open heart to their stories. And in giving of himself, in connecting with others on a deeper level, Daniel discovered a sense of belonging he had never known before. He had sought solace in solitude, but found redemption in community. Days turned into weeks, and the harsh landscape gradually gave way to rolling hills and lush valleys. Daniel, transformed by his experience in the desert, embraced each new day with gratitude and a quiet sense of wonder. He found work as a shepherd, tending to flocks of sheep in the tranquil countryside. The simplicity of his life, the rhythm of nature, brought him a sense of peace he had never thought possible. He hadn't found all the answers, but he learned that faith wasn't about blind belief or rigid dogma. It was about trusting in something bigger than himself, even when he couldn't see the path ahead. The story of Daniel's transformation spread far and wide, carried on the whispers of the wind. People were drawn to his quiet wisdom, his unwavering faith, and his gentle demeanor. His compassionate heart touched many. He hadn't sought to be a leader or a teacher, but his life had become a testament to the power of hope and the transformative nature of divine intervention. He taught that miracles weren't always grand spectacles, but often unfolded in the quiet moments of grace, a helping hand, a kind word, or a simple act of kindness. These small gestures were the threads that connected us all, reminding us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. He stressed that prayer wasn't about demanding favors or dictating outcomes. It was about aligning ourselves with a higher purpose, surrendering our ego, and trusting in the unfolding of a plan beyond our limited understanding. Daniel's message was clear. True strength lies in humility, and true wisdom in recognizing the divine in everyday life. His teachings brought people together, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. In a world often filled with noise and chaos, Daniel's quiet wisdom was a beacon of light, guiding many towards a path of inner peace and collective harmony. Life is a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns, each step taking us into the unknown. There will be moments of joy and moments of sorrow, times of abundance and times of scarcity. These experiences shape us, molding our character and resilience. But through it all, the power of faith, the solace of prayer, and the unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves can guide our steps and illuminate our path. It is in these moments of connection that we find strength. Like a single candle illuminating the darkness, a single prayer can ignite a spark of hope that can change everything. This small light can grow, spreading warmth and comfort. It can transform despair into courage, fear into faith, and uncertainty into a quiet sense of knowing that we are not alone. In the stillness, we find clarity and purpose. Embrace the journey with an open heart and an unwavering spirit. Let each experience, whether joyous or challenging, be a lesson that enriches your soul. Trust in the divine unfolding of your life, and never underestimate the power of a single prayer to change everything forever. With hope and faith, every step becomes a part of a beautiful tapestry. Now imagine a world where every prayer feels like a direct conversation with the universe. The divine dialogue can make that a reality. This groundbreaking approach is changing lives by turning prayers into powerful dialogues. If you're seeking answers, clarity, or just a deeper connection with the divine, your search ends here. Curious to learn more? Click the link in the description below this video to start your journey with the divine dialogue and experience the power of true spiritual communication. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what you think.